Sup, folks? Welcome back to Love is Strange. I'm going after Victoria. So here's the thing. I have no idea how to approach this. I mean, in terms of like what the thing to do is in this, I have no recommendations. I've had no prior anything. My thing is, Victoria already likes Max in the game. She just can't admit it to herself because she has to be a bitch. No better word to describe how she just decides to be, unfortunately. And everything. And she kind of fucking responds to Max being like, like giving it back to her, like. So I kind of plan to kind of not take too much shit from Vic, if that is a thing. I don't know. Maybe it'll be the right thing to say. None of your fucking business, bruh. I cross my arms, looking up at her. What, you think you're in control of this relationship, Grell? Wouldn't you like to know, Victoria? For a second, I swear I can see her eyes widen and narrow again. She looks miles more irritated than before. I'm sure I'm fucking up, but it'll almost be funny to horribly mess up once and then figure out how to actually romance her in another playthrough, because I just love her so much. I'm totally fine with just being this horrible relationship if I get to just be with Vic. I can tell this is going great already, and I resist the urge to do a major facepalm. Just so I can mentally prepare myself to deal with a freak like you. The words actually do sting a little. I sink back against my seat slightly, hoping she won't notice. The edge of her lip quirks up anyway, so I guess she must have. That just makes this whole situation worse. Cut it out, Victoria. You're the one who showed up anyway. I roll my eyes and Victoria snorts immediately after. Luckily, she doesn't counter with anything else. I really don't think it's a good sign for our project if we start arguing this early on. Morty! It's probably too much to ask for, considering who I'm working with. Whatever. Let's just not waste any more time. Does that mean you're going to sit down? Victoria's eyebrow twitches at my assertion, and I can't stop myself from smiling smugly. I half expect her to say something. Instead, all she does is huff and tuck a lock of her hair between her ear, sliding effortlessly into the seat. It's too early to deal with you, Caulfield. Too early? It's already 10 in the morning. I raise a brow at her. Even Chloe would have called me out earlier than this. Victoria shoots me a look and averts her gaze to one of the many waitresses passing by, as if that'll make them show up any faster. Some people actually need their beauty sleep. Their blooty sleep. What did I just say? God, I'm falling apart at the seams. I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it with the way you look. Ouch. She's on a roll today. I crossed my arms, watching her warily. Seriously? If you're going to come here just to insult me, why did you even agree to work with me? Victoria pauses and then pinches the bridge of her nose. Don't flatter yourself. Before Victoria can finish her response, a waitress finally shows up to take our orders. Victoria, of course, wastes no time. Coffee. Black. She shoots me a look, as if I'm the reason she's getting something so strong. I stand my ground, staring right back, for maybe a little too long, because Victoria clears her throat and gestures to the waitress. We don't have all fucking day, Caulfield. My ears burn, and I avert my gaze. Just a coffee with bacon and eggs. Once the waitress pens down our orders and speeds away, the atmosphere feels just as tense as before. Victoria is extremely quiet, and I can't find the words to say. It always feels like talking to Victoria is like trying to avoid stepping on landmines. It almost makes me regret my decision a little, but I quickly dash that thought from my mind. I know why I picked Victoria to help me. I've seen her work before, and for someone so sour, she has a ton of talent. I guess I've always wondered why someone so talented has to be such a jerk. She has everything. So what does she get from tearing everyone down? I peek at her again and catch her looking out the window instead of at me. There's this little furrow in her brow, as if she's thinking about something. It's probably something about me. Maybe she's questioning this decision as much as I am. Hey, Victoria. Victoria turns her head to look at me, brows still furrowed. As she opens her mouth to respond, our waitress comes by and drops off our drinks. Whatever she was going to say is swallowed up by her taking a hold of her coffee and taking a sip. I almost want to wince, imagining how bitter that was. So, our project. Right. Do you have any ideas, or what do you have in mind? It's Victoria. Do you have any ideas? Sounds like, hey, what's going on? What do you have in mind? Sounds like, come on, like, you have something to say about this shit. It's Vic. She has something to say about this shit. What do you have in mind? Since I'm dealing with Victoria, it's probably easier to ask her what she has in mind first. What do you have in mind? Do you have any idea? Oh, look at us! We both stop short, our sentences totally mismatched. It takes me a moment to realize what she was trying to say, and really, I'm surprised. Was she actually asking me for my opinion? I see her grip tighten on her mug, and she turns her head away from me and looks out the window. I blink hard because there's no way the light pink dusted over her cheeks is real, but as soon as I do, it's gone. She's glowering at me again. Were you seriously asking for my opinion? Don't tell me you were planning to peg all the work on me, Caulfield. What a fucking asshole. Her eyes are narrowed. She's so awful. Oh. Her eyes are narrowed, tone almost downright poisonous. I groan softly at the accusation. That's not what I meant. This is a collaboration, in case you forgot. Well, maybe I'm an asshole for not, picking the one that I expected she'd be an asshole at before, even more than this one. Holy shit. Maybe if you got your head out of the clouds once in a while, you'd realize that. I furrow my brows, a little irritated. Does she seriously think I was trying to push all the work on her? I tried to be considerate, and yet all I did was get yelled at. Well, we should probably figure out where we're going to shoot, right? Victoria hums in agreement at my words, seemingly placated for now. That's right. Since the focus is Arcadia Bay, it shouldn't be hard to find a suitable spot. Are you saying you know good places to shoot? She pauses and taps her fingers against the table. Of course. That doesn't mean I'm going to give you the chance to prove. Doesn't mean I'm not going to give you a chance to prove yourself. I can't help but snort a little, and Victoria shuts her eyes at that, annoyed again. At least, that's what it looks like. But then she continues easily. As I was saying, I'd like to hear your opinion on the matter. Victoria's gaze zeroes in on me. I can't get over how much I love her. And I instantly feel more than a little awkward underneath her judgmental eyes. It makes me more nervous than it should, and I swallow dryly and reach for my coffee. In all actuality, I don't really know if I'm good enough for this. The fact that Victoria is asking my opinion is more than a bit intimidating. I could think of a few, but I'm not sure that... Don't. I wouldn't ask you your opinion if I didn't think you were somewhat competent. There's that, Vic. There's that I don't know how to be a really good person, but at the same time, I am not complete garbage down to my core, Victoria. That I just spew garbage constantly, no matter how nice I'm trying to be. my friends say I'm a good friend to have when things are rough, but at the same time, I can't stop treating people around me like shit. Victoria, I love her. She's awful. Victoria huffs, and I rub at the back of my neck. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I've got something in mind too. Fortunately for you. Really? Victoria purses her lips, resting her elbow on the table and looking over me again. Yes, I do. Clean out those hipster ears of yours, and you won't have to ask me dumb questions like that ever again. There's another pause, and then Victoria's looking at the window again, waving me off. Finish your food already, and then tell me what you want to do. It'd be a shame if I didn't get your amateur tastes a chance. I'm so surprised that she's letting me take the reins that I almost do forget that I have food in front of me, and I take the opportunity to nosh on it. I also take the opportunity to think hard about my decision. There's no way I'm going to argue about this. This isn't a chance that comes often. It might be a little bad, but I kind of expected her to take complete charge. So, spit it out already. I know, or you decide. And I will decide, even though I also know, next time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you in the next episode. I cannot get over Vic. Oh, she is like my favorite character in Life is Strange. In spite of everything, but also because of everything. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thank you. See ya.